When last we left, Ellis was being made roast beef by Hans Gruber. Let's find out the fallout on today's very die-hard Christmas.
You hear that? Talk to me! Where are my detonators? Where are they, or shall I shoot another one? Sooner or later I might get to someone you do care about. Go fuck yourself, Hans.
Did you hear that? He just gave the guy up, man. He just let him die. Give me that headset. That's like pulling the trigger yourself.
Man. Can't you see what's happening? Can't you read between the lines?
That's cold.
He did everything he could to save him.
Is this on the right channel?
If he gave himself up, they'd both be dead right now.
No way, man. They'd be talking to us. Listen, you tell this partner of yours, pal, to stay the hell out of this from now on. You hear me? Because if he doesn't, I'm gonna nail his ass, boy. I'm really gonna nail his ass now. Believe it.
The man is hurting. He is alone, tired, and he hasn't seen diddly squat from anybody down here. Now you're gonna stand there and tell me he's gonna give a damn about anything you do to him if he makes it out of there alive? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
You listen to me, Sergeant. Anytime you want to go home, you consider yourself dismissed.
No, sir. You couldn't drag me away. Attention, police. Attention, police. This is Sergeant Al Powell.
Give me that. This is Deputy Chief Dwayne T. Robinson here. Who am I speaking with?
This is Hans Gruber. I assume by now you realize the futility of direct action against me. We have no wish for further loss of life.
Well, what is it you wish for, Mr. Gruber?
I have comrades in arms languishing in a prison. The American State Department likes rattling its saber for its own devices. Now it can rattle it for me. In Northern Ireland, the 7 members of the new Proto-Front. In Canada, the 5 imprisoned leaders of the Saint-Con Quebec. In Sri Lanka, the 9 members of the Asian Dawn movement. I read about them in Time magazine. When these revolutionary brothers and sisters have been released, we will take the hostages to the roof, where they will accompany us via helicopter to the Los Angeles International Airport to await further instruction. You have 2 hours to comply.
Wait a minute, Mr. Gruber, this is crazy. I don't have the authority. I can't authorize. 2 hours is not enough. Hello? Hello? Danny, did you get all that? Let's go. We gotta make some calls.
Do you think they'll even try? Who cares? Theo, are we on schedule?
One more to go and then it's up to you. And you better be right, because it looks like this last one is gonna take a miracle.
It's Christmas, Theo. It's a time of miracles. So be of good cheer and let me know when you get to that last lock. Carl, hunt that little shit down and get me those detonators.
Fritz is checking explosives.
I'll check the explosives. You just get the detonators.
Hey, pal, you out there?
I'm here, John. I'm here.
You gotta believe me, man. There was nothing I could do.
Well, it's gonna be both our asses if you're wrong.
I hear you. You catch that bullshit Hanz was running? Doesn't make any sense, man.
Hey, don't ask me, man. I'm just a desk jockey who was on his way home when you rang.
The way you drove that car, I figured it for the street, Al.
In my youth. In my youth. Well, it looks like Hans Gruber finally gave his demands. Were they Alan Rickman's demands? We'll only have to find out. You know what? How do I act so well? Well, I imagine what it would be like to be a wizard. And then I pretend and act in that way on the day in front of this camera. If you don't believe me, well, then you just made the list. Just tune in tomorrow.